And I ain't hard to find. Thirty to go.
Yes, indeedy. Let's lock in. Let's lock and load.
We got the Caitlin Clark pictures.
Hey, yo.
What's going on?
What it is. Welcome to another show of The Ugly Truth. We appreciate everybody that's about to tap in. We're back with another exciting show. We have Coach D Dub with us tonight.
What's
We're gonna
going on?
chop it up. We're gonna chop it up at the round table. We're gonna talk a little WNBA. We're gonna talk youth sports, and we're gonna talk about the NBA and any and everything in between.
Look out now. Look out. Look out.
That's
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, what they told me.
right. Now it won't be
That's right.
nothing.
Won't be nothing.
What's up, Coach Stoneman?
Oh man, it's a long week, man. We're happy to get this, holiday weekend. Hopefully everybody get, paid for the holiday.
Hey,
Huh.
don't nobody blow your fingers off either.
Look, look,
Mhm.
look. Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to take them to the woodshed at my job on the 4th of July. Believe it. Believe
I'm not mad.
it.
Go and get some of that OT, that time and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah. The triple.
Triple time and a half. Oh,
Triple.
oh,
That's
you
why you
really
take
gonna
them
be
to the
on.
Yeah.
woodshed.
Man, listen, I thought about taking off till they said, well, if y'all come in, we'll give you, I'll be right there. Don't worry about it. Don't
That's
worry
right.
about a thing. Don't worry about a thing.
They're gonna throw you a bone. Go ahead and take it.
Yeah. I don't got it like that to turn down no triple time.
Nah, nah. You gotta take it. You gotta take all the money you can get, especially the OT,
Yeah.
the
That's a
Yeah.
overtime,
beautiful bone right there.
time and a half,
Oh
all that.
yeah. 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 I listen, as long as they doing that, I work every holiday they got. I, I was in there on Thanksgiving, and anybody that know me know that Thanksgiving is my day. I cook,
That's right.
but they did that triple time, and I said, hey, somebody else gonna have to cook the bird this year.
You ain't
Mm-hmm.
cooked D?
No,
You said
I was at
somebody.
work.
You said
Oh,
somebody else
okay.
gonna have to
I
cook the
was at
bird.
work. Yeah, I was at work. They was giving away that triple time again, and an extra personal holiday on top of it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, no, not with a baseball bat. You hear me?
Oh, man.
You hear me?
Mm-mm.
I'm glad we didn't have that many technical difficulties today, Coach. It
Yeah,
worked
Oh,
out pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
My
Usually we.
computer not acting right, so I don't
Yeah.
know. That's the second week in a row, dog.
Well, Coach Clark, you want to navigate this thing for today? Navigate and see where we're gonna go first.
Let's park at the WNBA.
All right. Let's talk to him. Let's see if we can. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the WNBA. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really biased. I do watch it. But looking back at some of these games, they're very competitive. They're getting chippy. I think the WNBA needs a good fight.
Yeah, I
That's my
agree.
opinion.
I agree.
I agree.
I think it's good for their ratings. For the
I
girls to
agree.
point their finger at one another, step on somebody's throat.
Mhm.
Do I think that Caitlin Clark has a target on her back? I think so because she's a ball player. She can play. She's a threat. So,
You know, they call Caitlin Clark and Paige Butchers the media darlings of the WNBA.
You mean Paige Beckers?
yeah, Paige Beckers.
Well, listen, I heard Shannon Sharp. I think Shannon Sharp came up with I was listening to Nightcap, and he compared it. He compared the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese beef to Magic versus Larry Bird back in the day.
Okay.
Where they both was in the national championship against each other. They both left and came to the WNBA now. You know what I'm saying? And like Larry and them, and that was the battle in the beginning.
Right.
If sports needs intrigue, I don't care. It needs storylines. That's why we watch.
Yeah,
that's right.
You understand? It's just why we watch. So I believe that the WNBA, that's what they need. They need some intrigue. You need a little controversy. You need a little something going on. In order for people to want to chime in. Everybody watch trash TV. A lot of it, reality TV. It's the reason why we watch. We want to see the shit catch on fire.
Yep.
I mean, that's why it's called sports entertainment.
Yeah, yes. With no storyline, sports will be boring. If we just showed up and played, sports will be boring.
Right.
I believe that's a good analogy that Shannon Sharp put together with Magic and Bird and Angel and Caitlin.
You know,
right.
I think it's a little left, but it makes sense.
Why you think it's a little left?
I think in theory it makes sense because they haven't built up. This is a short beef. It hasn't been going Magic and Bird, Magic and Jordan. Those things took a while to build up. This one is like this one's fresh off the boat. Like,
this is a cat fight.
I mean,
yeah,
I think it's like you said.
You go ahead. I think I understand what you're saying. But I think the timing is what really make it what it is, because and where it's at. I mean, and where it's in the WNBA and it's women involved. You know, they don't take long for them to simmer up. It don't take long.
With that being said, Coach D, do you think that the WNBA is looking at these ladies and saying, "Listen, your ratings is trash. Certain cities are doing well as far as ratings, and then certain ones aren't. Like right now, people are watching the Fever play.
Right, that's true.
People are chiming in to watch them play. They're selling tickets. When they play in DC, it's a sold out show.
Right.
Some of these other teams are not holding their weight.
That's true.
Like you said, it depends on the city, and if it's a major sports entertainment city, you know.
Right.
Like Las Vegas, New York, people want to go to those games.
Another thing is you need stars. You got to have stars. Okay, stars bring you, superstars and stars is what bring you to the league. Will bring you to anything. But I think the WNBA will be smart because I think what you're trying to get at, Coach D, is you trying to manufacture it, and I think it will be smart to do so.
Right. Like come out of the Western Conference, Minnesota is 15-4. I mean, great record. But is anybody watching basketball in Minnesota?
No eyes.
No eyes. Nobody's watching.
But I believe their point guard is going to change that. That young point guard they got is going to change.
Yes.
For Minnesota.
Yep. And then right behind them, you gotta look at Las Vegas. 14-5. So I mean, great, good records in the Western. Good
But
records.
they have a star in Las Vegas.
The problem with Las Vegas, I don't think as much as is the WNBA because they don't go see the Raiders either.
True.
I think they put that stadium there not without the understanding that a lot of people don't go to Vegas to watch sports. They go to Vegas to gamble.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 80,000 other things to do in Las Vegas. So I don't. It's them and
Uh-oh. Get it together, Coach D.
my bad. Los Angeles fans.
Yeah.
They don't come out early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They get to the game halftime. Cause
Right.
you know, it's styling and profiling. So I ain't gonna blame that. Minnesota is a whole nother story though. Because what are you doing in Minnesota that got you not watching the game?
Well, ticket prices might be too high. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
But if we go over here to the East, let's go to the East real quick. Atlanta, New York, Indiana, and Washington.
Those are hubs.
Money makers.
Hub cities.
Yeah.
Money
All
makers.
those cities make money.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
They got nightlife and everything else that you can want in any of those cities.
Right.
So, and sports are huge in all of those cities.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's the reason why you know anything about Indiana.
right. Sports.
Yeah, like who's watching Seattle play? Seattle and Phoenix. Phoenix.
Do they have? Well, they was watching Phoenix when Phoenix was winning them championships.
Yeah, but Dana Taurasi when Dana was down there, they was watching. So you need stars. You need stars.
Like you said, you gotta go. You gotta get your star in those cities.
You need some stars. You need some stars, or you need some bull to start. You need to start some. You need to start some trouble. You need to pick a fight with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because right
Somebody
now,
gotta be the bad girls of the WNBA, like the
Yeah. You gonna have to start some intrigue. We need something to get. It's not basketball people that's not watching the hardcore basketball people that's not watching the WNBA. You need the people that don't watch to start watching, and in order to do that, you're gonna have to create some kind of intrigue.
Right.
Because it ain't nothing really. It ain't no Bulls versus Blazers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too many of those. If you look at I remember back in the day when Jordan was in the game, and even early on with LeBron. I remember LeBron and Gilbert Arenas had a little beef back in when LeBron was in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Gilbert was gonna shoot them free throws and he walked up and whispered in his ear, and then Gilbert missed both free throws.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That started some. Now it didn't live long because Washington didn't stay good. Yeah, they didn't stay good. So it's little stuff like that can make your situation interesting. Washington Wizards is a good example of when Gilbert was Agent Zero was dropping 60 on it. Everybody was watching the Wizards.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have a star. Now it wasn't, and then lately when they done fell off, you know, and haven't been doing nothing, which is normal at this point. But then you need stars. Antoine Jameson, Gilbert Arenas, and all of them. When they was making the playoffs on a regular basis, you started getting some interest. I started going to the games. I ain't been to a Wizards game in years. Wow, for what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they brought
I
in
can watch you lose at home. It got so bad.
That's about to change though, D.
It got so bad in Washington. I watched the game on fast forward because I know they're about to be down by 30 by the second half.
Down by 30 by the second half. You got that right.
Hey,
Mike, I'm telling you. I watched the game on highlight mode, so it just showed their possessions. And by the time you get to the third quarter, it's 78-44, and it's the game never close.
Yeah, because they
It's
never
not even
worth
watching.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
And then you jacking up.
Hey, those ticket prices about to change though.
Man, and that's another thing. You probably could go see the Wizards. You could probably take your whole family to see the Wizards for $100 and get you some free hot dogs.
That's right.
Hey, next year that's gonna be different though.
All
Why?
right, now why is that going to change?
With the star power they bring into Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be a cheap game to go to, and the stands going to be filled because they're expecting high things for Washington in the next 2 or 3 years.
Right.
So,
I mean, I wish them the best.
hey,
I do.
You can't.
But I just
go
can't.
to the Wizard Stadium now and walk down to the floor and sit down.
I listen to me. Let me explain something to you though. We have heard this before. This ain't the first round lottery pick that the Wizards done had.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's
Over
right.
the last couple of years. This ain't the first time they don't put a team together. You got to remember the whole Detroit Pistons championship. They almost took every player we had, and they won. We got rid of them. Ron Strickland went to the playoffs with the Blazers on a regular basis. Chris Webber almost won a championship.
And then went to DC.
And you know what I'm saying?
DC.
He left DC and went to the Blazers. That's what I think he went to the Blazers after that.
Rasheed Wallace.
Rashid,
Ben
Rip
Wallace.
Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? Rip Hamilton, Chris Webber. we can keep going on and on.
Hey, but you know another thing about DC is a hub city. DC is a live city, and a lot of athletes that come to DC don't know how to conduct themselves off the football field or the basketball field.
That's true, because Chris Webber and Juwan Howard almost didn't make it out of there. They almost didn't make it out of there, bud.
Oh, man.
They almost didn't make it out of there.
Real.
And after they left, I ain't never heard them boys in no more trouble after that.
Nope. Hey, they was in a scared straight program after that.
They didn't have no choice.
Not the scared straight program.
Oh, no.
You got to think cities like DC, New York, Atlanta, Houston, probably New Orleans, all those cities, those young athletes, man, they need somebody in their corner, man, to help navigate them through everything, man. When they
Man, you see what happened to John Moran in Memphis.
Man,
He couldn't stay out of trouble.
I think he was just a crash.
Man, that's Memphis. It's what's going on over there. You better look Memphis up, man. They talk about a couple of the NBA guys talk about they need to move the team to Nashville.
To get away from Memphis, man.
Yeah, dangerous out there, man. Dangerous.
Yeah.
But getting back to the WNBA, see how we talking about the NBA? They don't got that over there.
Right.
Those
They don't have a lot of it. The storyline.
So, Coach Trey, do you have the image of the Caitlin Clark issue? If you can pull it up, I mean, because I think that's making storylines and it's drawing attention to the WNBA. Because they are,
yes,
I mean, they're beating her up.
Agreed.
They're beating her. Yeah, they're beating her up. I mean,
but Caitlin ain't no punk though.
No.
Hey,
no.
she bring a lot.
Caitlin ain't no punk.
Cause she talk.
Yeah, she ain't no punk.
She talk a lot too.
Yeah, she ain't no punk.
I mean, she does a great job of like some undertone shit with her. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, she's taking the Larry Bird approach. We didn't hear about Larry Bird talking shit until the last 5 years. Nobody said anything about Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You know, but Caitlin Clark is real smooth how she conducts herself.
No, but
and I'll say this:
like the second person getting caught when somebody do something.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's manipulating the system. I mean, rightfully so.
I mean, that being said, they beat Jordan up too. So
that's right.
She ain't getting nothing. Ain't nobody else got.
That's right.
But she ain't getting nothing. Ain't nobody else got. But to act like it ain't happening is a travesty too.
Right. Yeah, because it's definitely happening. I mean, there's definitely some. I like the fact that these women are getting into scraps a little bit. You know, they're going at one each other, pointing the finger. I like it. Would we
be talking about the WNBA right now if that wasn't happening?
No.
Would we be talking about it? Would this be an issue at all?
Nope.
Jerry Jones said all publicity is good publicity.
That's right. He sure did.
Hey, we talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
What else is going on
Yes,
in the WNBA?
we're having a conversation about the WNBA right now because of that. And if it wasn't for that, you probably wouldn't be talking about it. Because you just mentioned you got a team that's done won 15 games to 4 losses. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Right.
Yeah.
But whatever's going on in Indiana and with Angel Reese and Paige Beckers, everybody paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's right, whether it's wrong or indifferent, you got eyes on, and that's what you want.
Oh yeah.
People might not like it, but why you think the soap operas were so popular? You like drama. With this country,
like
we
drama.
live in a country that like drama.
Hey, I know people in the penitentiary that used to take naps after lunchtime just to get up to watch soap operas.
Yeah, because General Hospital about to jump off.
Not the
What you
General
mean?
Hospital.
General Hospital about to jump off, bro.
Hey, them dudes gonna take a nap. They gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. You hear a whole lot of ooh and on in the day room. And you better not touch the TV. I'm telling you now, we like drama. Look, reality TV is the way it is because we love drama. The news broadcast the way it does because we want to hear about the car crash. We love it. We eat it up.
Yep.
This country is made. Football is, you know, our football and UFC and boxing. We love violence. Ain't nobody gonna admit to it. We love violence.
So what you mean they gonna admit to it? We gonna admit to it.
Yeah, we love violence.
Yeah, shit. People gonna admit to that shit.
Not everybody. Not everybody.
You don't want it. Yeah, you don't want it to happen to you. But it's a reason why action movies are some of the highest grossing movies in the box office.
That's right.
I love me a good action movie. Shit.
Huh, what you talking about? I grew up off of Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you understand me? Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo. You want to see that violence?
Yeah. Everybody, and it's the way of the world. You understand what I'm saying? As long as it's not happening to you.
Yep. I mean,
that's the ugly truth. That's
a very ugly truth.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got me on the right podcast.
Hey, make sure y'all tap into the Ugly Truth. We on our Facebook page, the Ugly Truth Sports Show, and more. And also we are live on YouTube as well, the Ugly Truth, THA Ugly Truth. We on TikTok. Tap into us, guys. We appreciate y'all.
Hey man, and hit the like button when you see the fellas on. Hit the subscribe button for the fellas when you see them on, man.
And moving on with the NBA, the WNBA. Now they're giving the ladies shoe deals, huge shoe deals.
Yeah.
And I think Caitlin Clark got a good shoe deal. I think Angel Reese got a shoe deal.
Angel Reese hooked up with Shaq and AI at Reebok.
Yeah.
At least she was. They shot a Netflix special about that.
Mm-hmm.
A Netflix special about the deal with Reebok that she got with Angel Reese, that Shaq made with Angel Reese. Matter of fact, Shaq told RG3 that if he don't watch his mouth about Angel Reese, he was gonna have to see him.
Yeah,
Hey, he wasn't playing about that either.
Yeah, because you're messing with the money.
Yeah.
You just gave somebody all this money and now you turn it down in the media. I need positivity to get them shoes sold. Come on now. Can't take no food off my table.
Yep. And that's exactly what he was referring to when he talked to RG.
Yeah. So man, listen, man, you got one more time in your suit.
Yeah.
You got one more time in your suit.
I mean, it was good he came to her defense, but I mean, coming to her defense because she's an athlete and she's being targeted, but coming to her defense because of the financial part of it. Come on, bro.
That's what he was doing. He can say what he wants.
Yeah. Now, Coach D, can you see the image?
Yes. Oh my.
Okay, so yeah.
Is that a man's arm?
That's a female's arm, sir.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Man, somebody get her up off that girl.
Hey, folks out there, if you haven't been to a WNBA game, I suggest going to one. These ladies are highly skilled. multi-talented. They can play basketball.
I think it's basketball at its purest form.
Yes, absolutely. I think so too. It's a lot of cutting, a lot of screening.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing defense too.
It ain't a whole bunch of ISO out there
Right.
No.
like it is in the NBA. It ain't a whole bunch of ISO.
Basketball.
They because you have to.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
what was the scenario before this picture though?
Yeah. Let me know.
Caitlin
Because
Clark was
Cook
probably
Breeze,
busting their ass.
Huh?
Clark was probably busting their ass. I mean, she
Somebody gotta-
probably taunted them a little bit. I mean,
Hey, but at the same time, Caitlin Clark got a smart mouth. Caitlin Clark talks trash.
well, why wouldn't she?
I'm just saying. And somebody checked her.
Right. And,
well,
and I don't-
okay, hold on. Let me ask this question. If it was the reverse, and the young lady that's doing the choking ended up on the other side, and Caitlin Clark was, what would that be? I mean, because
She was talking trash, and Caitlin Clark checked her.
I hope so.
is it because she can't defend herself? Because if she could fight back and it was an evening and she wasn't on the ground, they was choking each other, would we still be looking at it like that?
Right.
And the crazy thing is,
And she
Caitlin
was
Clark, her teammates went to her defense.
They should. They should. We're on the same team. We're on the same team. Listen.
If you don't.
Yeah.
They supposed to have her back.
That's
Yeah,
right. And,
yeah.
and these ladies are standing up for one another, and it's getting chippy on that court, and I like it. I love it. Important.
I mean, I don't know if I want to go this for man. Golly, boy,
this is a little far, right? This is a little far, right?
Hey, it's two sides to the coin with Caitlin Clark, because a lot of people saying that she doesn't get the star treatment when it comes to ref calls, and they don't protect her enough. But then on the other side of that coin, they say Caitlin Clark talks aggressive and out of bounds and out of pocket to referees at the same time.
Bro, just listen.
But doesn't get no checks.
You know that you can't expect the ref to watch your back and you talking crazy to him.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't do that. I don't. If you on the back, I don't care what level of sports you on. You can't talk crazy to the ref and then look for a call.
Right.
He gonna turn his back.
Of course, they human too. We all know that. Everybody, you've been on the field, and that's why we tell our coaches, look, I'm the only one gonna talk to the refs. You understand me? Nobody else don't need to do that. I don't need y'all hollering at the refs. I don't need you doing nothing. I'll be the only one, because you gotta massage that relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Because at the end of the day, they got the whistle and they'll use it.
Now,
Or not use it.
With that being said, do you think there's a bit of jealousy and some envy towards Caitlin Clark that some of these behaviors are getting to, this is where this is coming from?
That's a slippery slope right there.
But let's go down that slope then for a second.
That's a slippery slope right there.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, she's the golden girl. Just like when Mike came in the league, they were like, "Who's this young guy coming in? Busting everybody's ass. Let's go ahead and bust her up. She come in the paint. We knocking her down."
So what's the difference between Mike and her then?
Well,
yeah, because Mike lost his first couple of years in the league.
Right. He had to get in the weight room.
Hey,
he lost. And maybe Caitlin Clark needed, because looking at that arm that just had her down on the ground, she might need to get in the gym. Cause grief. Yeah, she might be in need. Yeah. She might need. She might need 5 or 10 pounds. Get in there, get some curls. You understand me?
Yeah, she better get on some squats.
Some something. Some something.
She might need to take a Muay Thai class or something.
I'm telling you right now.
You better figure it out.
I'm telling you, you gotta start defending yourself. Because one thing about Larry defended himself. Larry will swing on you.
Larry wasn't scared.
Yeah, Larry will swing on you.
Right.
Larry Bird will swing on you.
But back to your question, Coach Clark, was what's the difference between her and MJ? MJ got slaughtered by Detroit. I mean, like, man, but the foul calls weren't there.
Right.
He was just getting beat up. There wasn't no foul call.
No
Caitlin
question.
Clark is getting a couple fouls here and there. She's going to the free throw line.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They're trying to, but once again, like y'all said, she liked to talk a lot of smack.
Yeah.
Undertone.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike did that. Mike just let his game talk.
And he went to work in the weight room.
That's right. Yep. So
I don't think Mike. I don't think Mike talked a lot in the beginning.
No.
Right. When he wasn't winning yet.
Yeah. Down the stretch, he started calling names.
Oh yeah. So for those first 3 years, Mike wasn't saying nothing.
And even when he did say something, it wasn't a lot. It was never an extreme amount. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was torching you.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't talk to him.
But Skeptic said that Larry Bird was a worse trash talker than everybody.
I've heard that.
But if you go back and look, Larry done got his eye blacked a couple times too.
Yeah.
They put mitts on Larry a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Or tried to anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta remember, Larry Bird wasn't on the team with no chumps either.
No,
sir.
He
wasn't on no team with no chumps. So
Hey,
anybody
that played back then, they were subject to fight.
Yeah. Man, Rudy, who punched Rudy in the face? Somebody almost they shattered his whole face in the game.
Yeah.
Damn.
Rudy, the coach, I can't say it. I don't want to butcher that. I don't want to butcher his last name.
Tom Vonovich.
Yeah. I don't want to butcher his last name, but they punched that man so hard, man, he had to have surgery.
Damn.
So back in the day,
next week. Shit.
Yeah, back in the day, and it wasn't no joke. Latrell Sprewell was choking folk.
Oh yeah.
Listen, you tell me.
Kermit Washington is the one that punched him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he did wreck his face. He messed his skull up, bro. He fractured his skull.
Yes.
Damn.
Yep. For sure enough. And what was Charles Oakley on the team for? What other reason was he on the team than to use all 5 fouls?
Just an enforcer.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
There was a couple of guys out there like that. They wasn't no. They didn't have no skill, no whole lot of skill. Mm-hmm. They just,
make sure everything copacetic.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. And got paid to do it.
So I can keep my star out of trouble. Well, if this go down, you step up.
Yep.
You do the swinging.
Yep. Run to his defense. Every fight is an extra million. Okay.
So I don't know what they're gonna do with Caitlin. I think Caitlin gonna have to take that same what Coach was saying earlier. I think is there some jealousy in the situation? Maybe. I can't prove that because I ain't hearing the conversations directly.
Right.
But what I will say is she's shining on him, and somebody come and hit you in the face with 4 threes in a row. You understand me? I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
I mean, I think a lot of it's based on some of it's based on tabloids too. I mean, like Caitlin Clark is always in the tabloids. If you Google the WNBA, she's gonna be in the top 5 things that people are talking about. So these other ladies are like, hey, well, hold on here for a second.
She ain't putting no work in.
Yeah, we went to double overtime. Yeah, we went to double overtime. We're not even in the tabloids. We're not even mentioned. So I think there's some undertone jealousy. I mean, shit, I'd be a little pissed off. I was mad week to week when my name wasn't in the newspaper. If I had a good game,
I'll say this though, but they need some they need this controversy. They need it.
Right.
They need it. They need it in order to draw. Because every game Caitlin show up to, she gon', you know what I'm saying? You gonna get full seats. You gonna get a house. The house gonna be packed. Yep. So what I would do if I was the jealous one, when she come to town, we're gonna bust that ass.
Yeah.
We run them out the gym. That's what you're gonna have to do. When she bring them cameras to when she bring them eyes to the game, that's your chance to show off.
Oh yeah.
The problem is she the one doing the showing off.
Hey, do you think also when it comes to playing Caitlin Clark, do you think it's some of those other veterans trying to get her to respect the professional game and to make her earn her stripes?
Listen, I don't gotta respect nothing if I came through the door dropping bombs on y'all head. What am I
Uh oh.
respecting?
Uh oh.
Better yet,
Respect what? Y'all ain't did
regardless,
nothing with it. Y'all ain't had nothing going on before I got here.
Uh
yeah,
oh.
regardless
Uh
of them
oh.
dropping bombs, Caitlin Clark increased the revenue of the WNBA probably
That's what
by
I'm saying.
15 to 20%.
Yeah, y'all
So,
wasn't doing nothing before I got here.
yeah.
What was y'all doing before Caitlin Clark showed up? Nothing. You didn't have all this attention. Nobody wasn't talking about the WNBA like that. Then Caitlin Clark got here. Now we start talking about paying y'all more money.
Uh oh. Uh
There it
oh.
is. Once
But
again,
Caitlin
the
Clark got
revenue
here
went
now.
up.
Max
Yeah.
contracts, right? They got max
Yeah,
contracts
yeah.
now.
Now y'all talking about why is the WNBA flying on coach, flying on regular charter flight, not on a charter flight. Because you don't
Hey,
got no money.
here's a good one. Did Cheryl Swoops get a shoe deal?
Yes. I thought
But
she
how
did.
long did it take? But where was them shoes being sold at?
Houston.
They was signaled to where one place. Caitlin Clark's shoe was being sold worldwide.
The truth.
I mean, no. Nescu.
Yeah,
A lot of them
Tarasi,
kids were Nescus.
right. And I think Tarasi was a way better basketball player, but come on, she should have had a shoe deal before everybody.
I think Dana Taurasi was a more complete basketball player.
100%. I agree.
Yeah, she's a more complete. Like
I mean,
Caitlin
a
Clark's
dog.
thing is Caitlin is a shooter. You understand me? She is a
Mhm.
shooter. Angel Reese is basically a rebound and a rebounder. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's a good rebounder, good defense. She's not a scorer like that. So you're not gonna get the publicity that points put people in the seats. The long ball, man,
Yep.
put people in the seats because you
Yep.
don't have the dunk. You don't have the dunk. So you got it. The long ball is what's gonna put them in the seats. Caitlin Clark's game is more marketable.
With the long bow.
Her game is more marketable. I don't care what nobody say. Her game is more marketable. Dana Taurasi's game was more. Now you go back to what's my girl used to play with the Sparks, Lisa Leslie.
Lisa Leslie, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say the WNBA has improved because you have more players to watch that you would like to watch now. You have Angel Reese, you have Paige Beckers, you have Caitlin Clark now. You had
Asia
back in the
Wilson.
day, yeah,
You got some stars.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had one. It was Lisa Leslie for a while. Then it was Dana Taurasi for a little while. Shamika Holmesclaw was supposed to be something. I just didn't. She
Man.
never did nothing for me.
Man.
Now let's talk. Let's. I don't want this to be very, very sexist, but now let's take a look at the WNBA now, and you see these girls coming to these games. Now they're selling their sex appeal. I mean, they're getting swimsuit deals, swimsuit Sports Illustrated.
Listen, because
I'm
gonna watch. Hold on, I'm gonna watch my step right here.
Say. This is the ugly truth. Go and say what you want to say.
I'm gonna watch my step right here, but again, you got to go with what is going to. You want to make the money that you're trying to make. You got to go with what sells.
Right.
That sells. It
Yep.
sells. I'm sorry. It sells.
Yep.
And you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? What you need to do is do something to get the eyes over there. You understand me? The eyes on the game. That's what you want. Eyes on the game. I remember back when the NFL and the AFL, when they first started, they had to have gimmicks. Wasn't nobody watching that stuff?
No.
When the NBA first started, the ABA, wasn't nobody really watching it. It wasn't televised like that. You had some drama, some intrigue, and this the WNBA gonna have to do. They're gonna have to start using what they got to get what they need.
Right.
And you can't not turn up now. Long as we ain't doing, long as we keep something to the imagination. I don't want to see you sliding off I don't want to see you naked. That ain't gonna be good for that ain't gonna be good for the young girls.
Right.
That's not gonna be good for the young girls.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of keeping it professional.
Yes. But if you pretty, you pretty. It ain't no whole lot to that. Why should you hide the fact that you pretty? That's God made you how He made you. You shouldn't have to hide the fact that you pretty. You a pretty woman. You pretty. Ain't nothing that you can do about that.
Yeah,
So
because
and I got a
they're
couple
making
dollars. So
because this chick Sophie Cunningham is about to get paid.
yeah.
I'm sorry, she about to get paid. I don't care what she does. She's about to get paid. I mean, I would see her in the next probably 3 years, right over there at the working for Vince McMahon.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, she has that much star power. I think they'll make a character for her in wrestling, or she's gonna step over there in a mixed martial arts cage. She's gonna do something outside of basketball to make herself. She's gonna be a millionaire soon.
See, that's the other thing. That needs to start happening. You got to start making some money outside of your sport, because you're not making the money there. Your contract not gonna make you rich. Not right now. You understand? Right. And a lot of these teams, people don't understand. They're not even operating in the black. They operating in the red.
That's
now you got the big market teams. The big markets always do well because they're big markets. You understand me? The Washington Commanders been sorry for a long time. The Dallas Cowboys been sorry for a long time. They big markets.
Big markets, right?
Yep. So financially, they'll be relevant.
Always.
Yeah. I mean, what Tarasi and the guy they did there was a car that they did a commercial for some vehicle. Making big money. The insurance companies are paying these guys big money. Was it Geico are paying them big money? They're making a little bit of money outside the WNBA, but it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah, because it was neglected for so long. It was almost a tax write-off for these guys for a minute.
Right. And I don't know if anybody in the audience has ever watched or taken a look at a NFL football player's paycheck or look at one of their paychecks. They have pay stubs. They get taxed for every state that they're playing in. So
yes.
there's so many fees that they get beat up on. I mean, it's pretty terrible.
You gotta watch that. That's why you gotta watch your money. Because if you go to California, your check getting hit.
Yeah.
Just to let y'all know, y'all talking trash. He spoke up about the Cowboys. He's a Cowboy fan, so please don't get him started.
Oh, I am. I tell the truth though. I'm not delusional. You heard me say they've been sorry for a long time.
Yeah. I ain't messed with them. I ain't messed with them since they did number 88 wrong, bro. I was a fan when they had number 88, man.
Don't get them started, Mike.
I know. I ain't gonna get them started.
Hey, let's pivot real quick and let's talk about some youth football.
Oh Lord, the controversy about to start now.
Yeah, no. It's good controversy. I think it's healthy. Healthy dialogue.
So we don't want to start.
Let's have a healthy dialogue about youth sports and football in general.
Well, I don't know about the other sports.
Rashad?
Yeah, I don't know about the other sports. I can't speak on youth basketball. I can speak a little bit on the little league on the baseball situation, but I'm a youth football guy. I've been doing it the longest, and I've been inside the belly of the beast, and everything ain't all good. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll say that everything ain't all good. It ain't all bad either.
Well, let's go ahead and ask you. Let's open up the floor and ask you a couple questions. What right now you think is the downfall of youth sports?
It's not enough good coaching.
Okay.
First and foremost, it's not enough good coaching, and the social media is in the way. Because we want to look good before we play good. You understand me? We a lot of these kids, and it's happening in the pro game. It just ain't the youth. It's just not the youth game. They said dudes, Najee Harris said dudes running back to the locker room at halftime to check their phone to see what's being said about them.
At halftime.
At halftime. I
Come on,
wish
man.
you would bring a phone out and have time in the game, but see, you can't do. Them. That's a different animal in the NFL. But it's the same thing. A lot of these guys that's in this, there's some of these guys in the sport now. It's social media. It's for their social media page.
Right. Now, what
And
age group do you coach? What age group do you coach, Coach?
I don't coach the Mighty Mites, but from 10 up,
Okay, 10
all
up.
10 all the way to 37U.
Not the 37 you.
Hey,
Oh man, listen.
look at that picture right there. What is that picture right there, D?
Oh, that's the VAFA regional championships. Yeah, that's from 0-4 to champions. Now I ain't had nothing to do with the 0-4 part. I came in the middle of the season. I came in the middle of the season and took over the offense. The defense was already cracking. The defense coordinator standing beside me. It was already cracking. That little boy, the little kid that's standing in front of me is the one that his dad called me and was just like, man, it's bad. And when men text each other, we don't send no long texts. Man, he sent me about 2 paragraphs. And I'm like, all right, I called, and then that's when I called Dwayne and I was like, man, listen, I don't mean no harm, but I got to go over there and take care of, because that little kid right there, he was with me when for years. So and his mom was upset, and I promised him that when we merged with the Wolfpack that he would be taken care of, and that didn't happen. So I came over, I took over at 0-4. The defense was already crunching. They was losing games 6-0. Teams was playing cover 0 against them because they wouldn't throw the ball.
Right.
Now, mind you, you had the best wide receiver in the state of West Virginia on your team at the time.
Hey, where's he at? He's in the back of that picture. D, he's in the back of that picture.
Yeah, that's Kyrie in the back. My number 1. He was the best last year. The year he graduated as the best wide receiver in the state of West Virginia, yards wise.
Right. And what high school did he go to?
Martinsburg.
Okay.
His Bulldog. It's Kyrie Bunny. He at Glenville State right now.
Right, Glenville State. Yep.
Yeah, Glenville State right now. And I don't know if he's gonna be there long after he have a couple games and they get him that rock. He might not be there long.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be there long, D.
Yeah, he might not be there long.
He's 6'4" now. He's 6'4".
Yeah, and he was catching back of the end zone toe taps at 10.
Yes.
And they wouldn't throw him the ball. They lost their first 4 games because they wouldn't throw the ball. Teams was playing cover 0 the whole game because he wouldn't pass.
Right.
So I took over, and they called me Mr. Throw the Ball. So I switched to the spread. We opened it up. Well, they was already running the spread. They just wasn't passing out of it. So once we started running, and then Coach Cookie put in the triple spin. The triple spin started letting them get some traction and getting them some success. And once they started having success, we could run anything we wanted at that point.
Right.
The next year, so we went to D2 regionals that year. The next year we went 6-1. Well, lost 1 game, but then we lost in the playoffs, but it was the D1. It was D1. It wasn't D2 no more. So I knew we could be better and not go as far as we did the year before.
Right.
So when we got down to the state championship, that first year, we ran into Hampton Roads, and they had a running back look like Le'Veon Bell. Good grief! We was not ready.
And that was at what age group was that?
That was 10. We was 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, we was 10.
Okay.
We was 10. The boys in Hampton Roads wasn't no joke. And our team was just happy to be there. If I'm honest with you,
Right.
We was just happy to be there because how the season started.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? How the season started, it wasn't good.
Now you're still currently coaching, correct?
Tournaments, that's it.
Tournaments, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, tournament time,
Now,
that's it.
What do you got coming up next?
Right now, I'll probably be Dream, the All-American game for Dream Network.
Okay.
In Dallas, Texas.
It's in Dallas, Texas.
It's in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, we went down there last year. I was defensive coordinator. We beat the people 49-6.
Hey, D. Hey, Coach D, can we stop right there?
What's up?
in conversations with you, what is the difference between Texas football and West Virginia football?
It's intentional. Everything they do is intentional. Everything they do down there is intentional, and the parents are just as involved as the athlete is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different intent down there. They not just coming to practice. I never in my 15 years seen old linemen get out the car and start running 100 yards back and forth 2-3 times without nobody asking. Didn't nobody cry. Wasn't no whining.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't nobody look like they was ready to throw up. Everybody looked like they came out there and was about their business.
Right.
And the parents was about it. You understand me? You got parents saying, listen, man, I didn't bring you out here for you to be no slouch. Get yourself together. They was just as involved. And that dynamic is missing here.
Right.
It's missing.
How do we change that? How do we change that here? Because I always say, D, we 10 years behind when it comes to sports in general.
We are behind. I wouldn't put a number on it, but we are behind. We are behind. You got to think how serious Florida, Georgia, Texas, how serious they are about their ball, and they're highly recruited in Florida, in Texas. Georgia. But they still dead serious about it. There's a reason why they're highly recruited. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to do. You go down to a 9U game in Miami. It's packed like it's a pro game. You understand me? It's packed. Texas. I gotta say, Texas is kind of. They're a little extreme, if you ask me.
Right. But Texas and Florida.
But it's working.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's working.
Okay, so Coach, with that being said, I understand what you're saying. So we're reading a lot of the tabloids. I'm reading a lot of things online about those states. For example, the violence that parents outside of the game are inflicting on one another.
Woo. Now, there we go.
I had to say it.
Yeah, you got to say it because it needs to be talked about. It's unnecessary, man.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
They just had a big brawl. What was it?
Yeah.
Was it in Texas or Florida?
It's unnecessary. Somebody got shot in Maryland. It ain't just down there. Mm-hmm. It's not just down there.
Right. It's everywhere. And it's
not just down there. It's getting out of hand.
Right.
And when I say take it serious, I don't mean catch a felony.
Right.
But like you said before, the parents are so invested that they're trying to live their life that they missed out on through their kid.
See, that's not what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm talking about at all. When I say being invested, I mean making sure that, okay, instead of buying them $50 worth of V-Bucks, take the same $50 to $100 to a trainer.
Right.
That's what I mean when I say invested. If this is what they really want to do, instead of letting them sit in the house and play the game all day, make them go outside and get some work in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's going to happen is everybody, God is not going to bless everybody with immense talent.
Right.
But what he did give everybody is the ability to work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't get the immense talent, you got to work.
Everybody not gonna put that work in.
Yes, and it's, the problem is some people see the kid that got the immense talent and how easy it is for him to just jump up and go do it. God blessed him. God didn't bless everybody with the same thing. And that don't mean, but it's kids with immense talent that I see get outworked by kids that don't have the same talent.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we all know how it go. Work beats talent when talent don't work.
Don't work. Yeah.
And talent only gonna get you. You know how good you got to be to wake up, jump out the bed, and not do nothing football and just run out there and be able to run your fastest, catch, tackle, and do all the things that you need to do in football, and you didn't put in no work. You know how good you got to be to do that.
Now, one of our viewers, Mr. Jeff Porter, just commented that he went to a game in Maryland and they had metal detectors at the gate. I mean,
Yeah, see.
where are we at?
See, that's your pride and your attitude. That's not the right attitude. We
Right.
want to win. We want to win. We want your kid to be successful. You want to develop, but it don't cause for all that, man. It's no cause for all of that.
It is no
None.
calls for it.
We
But
also want to go home after the game.
Yes, and what we're teaching the youngins, that's the whole point. The whole reason I started coaching was to keep kids from stuff like that.
Now, Coach, let's talk about this. All right, let's talk about a 10-year-old from West Virginia being, the certified weight and age and weight, and then go to Texas and see the same kid at that age being 6'3". Now,
I'm not
your
following
parent, okay, so the kids are different sizes and different from state to state. Am I correct?
Yes, true.
Okay. Now,
Well, they can be.
they can be. Okay. There's some kids that are just blessed with some size. All right. Now,
Right.
some kids blessed with speed. Now, you're taking a
Right.
kid from West Virginia and you're going, let's say you're going to Florida. You got a group of kids that are average size kids. You go to Florida and your team has to play a top ranked team in Florida. And their size difference is crazy. Coach, what is your strategy talking to parents? Because now parents are mad at you. Like, you got my kid out there. That boy got a beard. He's 10 years old.
That's why I don't play weighted football.
Okay.
I got out of weighted football. And my ultimate goal at the end of the day, and I think that's what me and Dwayne and all of them was trying to work for, was the kid. What you need when you leave out of your state, because you're not in Florida, because you're not in Texas, you got to put a select team together.
That's right.
You can't. Everybody, because you don't have as many 6 footers. You can't have all your big guys spread out on 4 different teams.
Right.
You don't have enough. You got to, because you have a smaller population, you come from smaller towns, you got to put your best with your best. The best kids in the whole state of West Virginia need to go to Florida. Not your best football team, per se, need to go to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put all of them kids together so that they can, if you want to travel and put them against the better competition. If you want to go play them top squads down there, you got to take your best.
Right.
Your best. We're not always taking our best because our talent is spread out. It's 4 or 5 different teams moving. And so you don't get the best of the best to rumble. When you go down to Florida, they have a wider population. Right. So they got more dogs down there than you got. You got 50, you got maybe 50 dogs compared to their 200 dogs.
That's right. Yeah. You can't, it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah, so you got to. So when you leave your state, you can't run like they run. You got to put together the best squad you can put together. Then you can travel. Mm-hmm. But if you don't do that, you're fighting a losing battle. It's a war of attrition. You're gonna lose that war because you're not gonna have enough. You're not gonna now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's some teams are from around this region, Maryland, and different states, and Virginia, and they go down there, Florida, and run with the best of them now.
That's right.
Let's not get it messed up. There's talent around here. It's just not always all put together.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just not always all put together, and then it's not always coached to the best of its ability.
Right. Because
you still got cats up here running wing tees with spread teams.
Yeah. You got to have an educated coach. that knows his talent pool.
And I don't got nothing against the wing T. I don't got nothing against them running style of offenses. I don't. But you have to have a certain amount of offensive linemen and big types of running backs to run that kind of system. You do. You just can't run it because that's what y'all ran in high school.
Right. And don't
And a lot, yeah. And I ask people this all the time. I say, if you on a team and you got a coaching staff full of 280, 300-pound men, who teaching the receivers? Who teaching the safeties? The corners?
Them skill guys. Who teaching them skill guys?
Who teaching them?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So it's not always and listen, let me say this because some people are gonna be upset, but I don't. The truth is the truth. I gonna respect anybody. I respect anybody that get up and go out here and volunteer their time. You understand? I appreciate that because you need them. That being said, as coaches, we gotta educate ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta educate. You gotta go to a coaching symposium. You understand? You gotta sit down. I had a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I had more than one, actually. And I sat down with them and I discussed the stuff that I didn't know. Right. And I still don't know everything. I learned something new. When I went to Texas, that was like going to class.
That's right.
Because I got some more stuff underneath of my belt. Now, I also showed them what I had. You understand me? And then the kids down there were so receptive to it. You understand what I'm saying? They were so serious about their craft. And you got kids up here that's serious like them kids down there, just all of them not. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have to go back and forth with nobody's parents about playing time.
Right.
Who played more than the other? Oh, my son didn't. I didn't have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
They all understood what they wanted to do most: win.
Right.
You understand? So they wanted, and I always tell people this right here: your team know who their best players are.
Yeah, you don't gotta ask a coach who is your best players. Pull one of the kids to the side and ask one of them who you think is the best players on your team. They'll tell you the truth. The reason why, I'll tell you what, if you don't think they know, watch what happens when one of your star players don't show up. Watch how the kids react when you say. Yes, watch how they react when you say, "Oh, little come today." Oh, we're gonna do all it. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though somebody else might get some playing time out of it at the end of the day, you understand? It's still they understand. They understand the dynamic they're in. So it's not always. It's a lot of times with the situation that we in, it's the grown-ups that's in the way.
Yeah,
it's not the kids. It's the grown-ups in the way. You done said something to the kid about his work ethic, and he went and his dad was saying, "Oh, he don't know what he talking about. We're going over here to the other team."
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We team hunting.
That
you know what I'm saying? We team hunting. We team hunting. Or if he can't go, if the parent not getting what they want, then they leaving. And they'll say, well, and then they'll hit you with I let them decide where they want to go. Bullshit. You going where your feelings getting massaged at. You going over here where your ego getting massaged at. You going where you feel like, and I realize that some parents don't care whether they win or lose. They ain't worried about that.
They want Billy
they also not worried about if Billy is getting taught the right thing.
Right thing, right. The proper techniques, right.
Damn.
And then when their son end up with broken collarbones or something tore up and he gotta have surgery because he had improper technique, then you standing there with your mouth hung open.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if you win or lose. It's not really a big. It's nice to win. I want to win, but not before development.
Right.
And sometimes your kid is not ready. And that's okay, but they don't want to hear that.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
They don't want to hear that. I coached at Spring Mills 1 year, and I had a couple parents that were upset with their kids' playing time. These kids didn't even play ball when they got to high school. Didn't even play.
Wasn't thinking about football.
Because some of it is not because the kid is not the kid. The parent wants you to play football. They don't want to play.
Mm-hmm. 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 So, hey, Coach D, how do we change the mental attitude of football players in the region to prepare them for college?
We got to come together as a community first, and get out our own way as coaching staff, and come together and build a real football community around here. We bias. You understand what I'm saying? If you over South Berkeley, or you over there, I think Martinsburg playing the MVALL, it's prejudices. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I don't deal with them because they from over there. But we all need each other to build a football community. The people that's like-minded people all doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got to get around, and that's why I say you need it. There should be at least 2 teams around here that hold tryouts for you to get on them.
The market is oversaturated in this area as far as AAU football teams are. If I'm correct, there's a lot.
Where?
I mean, how many teams you got out here?
You
None.
don't have no AAU teams.
Okay, so how many youth football teams, youth organizations do you have?
You have a lot of them, but
that's my point. You have a lot of youth organizations.
It's a lot of rec ball organizations out here. I'm talking about select teams. Now, you don't got to try out to go to rec. You just got to have the money to pay. If you can pay, you can go. I'm talking about you need to put the serious kids with other serious kids. You need to put the serious parents with the other serious parents. Some of these kids, they just out here to have fun, and that's okay.
Right.
Then we have fun. This is where you have fun at. Over here, we're building something. We trying to go and be ranked. We're trying to go and play for a national championship. We're trying to go get seen over here. Because people believe that, if you just do this, then you'll get, if you're good enough, they'll find you. That's garbage. It's garbage. And we all know it's garbage. But we keep saying that so that we can pacify people. It's not true. We are under evaluated over here. Therefore, we're under recruited.
They stop at the Loudoun County line, Coach D.
I'm telling you, we're under evaluated over here, and we're under evaluated, and therefore we're under recruited.
And that's the sad state of this region, and that's the truth.
We are under evaluated, therefore you are under recruited.
So you think that'll change by having more select football teams?
You bring the select teams, and now when you go to Florida and you now they got to watch you. That's how they found Aaron Rodgers. They went to check on the lineman. He just happened to see Aaron Rodgers over there throwing the ball, and he ended up at California. He was at a community college.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is you got to go out here and make the state pop against the other states that's popping. So that you may, man, it was some. I seen the boys over there. They whooped up on the boys down Miami. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing for me to take the kids from West Virginia to Baltimore. I loved it. Me and Jason Harris took 14U down there and mopped the floor with that trash. Once we got the kids to realize that playing, that you being from West Virginia and them being from Baltimore is no difference.
They turned
up. Right. Yeah, that's it. They turned up, and you just as good as they are. But if you ask who get the better evaluation, who get more players to the league, So you got to go down there and make a name for yourself. Matter of fact, we took 2 kids. Matter of fact, Jason Harris's son and Corey Layton's son, they both went to private school off of that.
Right.
Wow.
They both ended up at St. John's, I think it was.
So do you think that the Parks and Rec is important for the area, the Parks and Rec?
It definitely is important. It definitely is important. It's important because you got to get kids outdoors and outside and active. You need that. What I'm talking about is that you have 2 segments. It's levels to this. That's the part nobody want to talk about. It's levels to this.
Oh yeah.
It's levels to this. It's levels to this. That's why I talk about the select teams. It's levels to it. It's even if you go to Miami, it's levels. Even if you go to Texas, it's levels.
Hey, Mark, just to let you know, the topic is youth sports, youth football to be exact. I mean, we're talking youth football.
It's levels. And we don't stay in the game long enough to build up a AA type football program around here. The programs last 4 or 5 years and then they fold.
They disappear.
And I ain't saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you can't even play rec ball. What I'm saying is, tournament time come, you travel out the state, you're gonna have to put the best dogs on the best team. Because you don't have that. You don't have as many as you don't have that as many as they have in Florida. Florida is a big state and it's populated.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about Tampa, you talking about Orlando, you talking about Miami, you talking about Jacksonville. Those are major cities. If you leave out the state of West Virginia, yeah. How many major cities are in Virginia? What you got? Charlottesville, maybe Richmond?
Richmond, right.
Okay, West Virginia. You got 1, 2, maybe that you might call major, but I wouldn't even consider them major. The state capital and Morgantown.
Charleston and Morgantown.
That's probably it. Now, that don't mean ain't no ballers out here. They just, what I'm telling you is they spread out. When we had that D1 tournament down there in Dunbar, it was a whole bunch of talent down there. It was spread out on all around. It was spread out. You got to get all of them kids together on one squad, and it got to be a tryout to get on the team.
I mean,
and then you can go challenge these other states and prove that you got talent too. You got to drum up some noise. You got to make them come look.
Yep. Right. Yep.
They not coming to look, and then they looking at the level of competition. Who did he play against?
All right. I mean, all you really got is, you got Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Arlington.
And it's some now listen, and I'll tell you that Norfolk way, they produce some ballers.
Right. Yeah.
That's where AI and what's the black quarterback played for New Orleans? People forgot about him.
Aaron
I can't think of Aaron Brooks. Come out of there.
Curry. Ronald Curry.
Keep going. Marcus and Michael.
Yep.
You want to, you know what I'm saying? D-Jack. Deshaun Jackson. Ain't you from down that way?
Hey, Coach D, who was that guy right there in that picture?
Oh, hey, that's old Jane. That's the silent assassin right there, man.
The silent assassin.
Going to Army this year. Yeah, going to Army. Yeah.
Yes,
going deep. Man, I'm telling you, that kid. Yeah, that kid was under recruited. Somebody gonna be mad they missed him.
I thought he was going for basketball.
But he could have.
Yeah.
He had his choice. He could have. He had his choice. He was killing at St. James on the basketball court.
Hey, Coach D, that's a whole nother topic. Kids taking
Yeah.
scholarship opportunities off the table, being specializing in one sport. Jaden didn't specialize in one sport. He played both of them at a high level.
Yes. Agreed.
You know, what he was
And
the
I think,
Maryland State basketball player of the year.
yes, if I'm not mistaken, that's what and I know he set records at St. James for scoring.
Yes, sir. Over 2,000 points.
That's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
And in a game that lasts what, two 10-minute quarters, 20 minutes, 20-minute quarters. Got 20 minutes to get your thing on.
He was a hooper.
Yeah. So he could have went either way. I think he was under recruited.
I do too.
I think he was under recruited.
Most definitely. He is blessed to be able to go to West Point. Who is this coach right here, Coach?
Oh, that's Corey Detmer, ex-NFL quarterback.
Was that in Dallas?
That was in Texas. Yeah, he runs. See, here we go. This the difference. He runs the high school down there in San Antonio.
Okay.
And they right.
Man.
And I coach with some of their coaches up there. Big Hank. And I missed the other brother's name, man. Coach defense down there. He from New York. Good dude. I coach with some guys from Cali. Junior mentors. Another good dude, man. They serious about their craft, man. I coach with a whole host of other guys down there and these coaches, they specialize. You know what I'm saying? One guy, we had offensive linemen, defensive line, linebackers coach. You understand me? Wide receivers coach, defensive backs, quarterback. Their staffs are full with people that have done the job or know what they're doing. You catch these guys at these coaching symposiums. You know what I'm saying? When they have them sitting back, listening to the guys talk about different things and innovating the game. And a lot of guys ain't doing that. Like I said, we running the same offense that your coach taught you in high school.
Right. Hey, Coach, are those coaches that you run across, is their verbiage and lingo different?
Yes, you listen to me. If you do something long enough, if you a carpenter, right? And a man come up and tell you he a carpenter, and you talk to him long enough, you can tell whether he telling you the truth or not, right?
Right.
Because he gonna use the language of a carpenter. If you drive trucks for a living, you got your CDL, and a man come up and tell you he got his CDL, he drive trucks. If you talk to him long enough, you're gonna be able to tell whether or not he know what he's talking about.
Right.
So if you coach football and you standing next to a man that know football, and you've been doing it long enough, you can tell whether or not they know what they're talking about.
You're right.
You understand? When we run the drills, you can see the intention in the drills. This drill is for this. The explanation of the drill. This is why we're doing it, and this is what it's going to work on.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is the intention of it. And no wasted time. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna get over here, we're gonna get this done. I'm talking the kids were so advanced down there. I put my defense in 15 minutes.
And this wasn't really atmosphere that you had to explain every detail.
Because they came there with a level of awareness of football IQ. They came there with it. Whoever coached them kids before they came to me knew what they was doing. And I can't put it, and like I said, and the moms and the dads, they wasn't complaining about getting up early in the morning. Yeah. They was there with coffee for everybody.
Yeah. Ready to sit there.
They chilling. And again, they had their opinions. You know what I'm saying? One dude, he didn't think we was ready. And the other team looked like they a little bit, but when them lights turned on, good night, sweetheart.
There has to be a shift when it comes to
in the mentality. It's not the kids. Let me say that one more time. It got to be a shift in the mentality. It's not the talent. We look at it as something in Texas. It's not just something to do. It's a way of life.
It's a way of life.
And in Florida, same way. It's not just something we do, it's a way of life. Georgia, same thing. Down south, period.
And you know, the problem here, D, it's not a way of life. And I have another option. I could take this game or leave it. I really don't care.
And it's the same way down in Texas. They don't have to do it. But it's what they do. Mm-hmm. It's not a conversation about whether I'm going to do it or not. It's what they do. Them people were so excited about that little All-Star game. Like we was playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna take
it. Wasn't when we was at practice, it wasn't no dad, coach. It's taking you. We've been here 3 hours. Didn't nobody say nothing. It wasn't after, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no, well, what time we got to be there? I bet we'll be, when I pulled up, everybody was on time, punctual.
With no problems.
And some of these people drove from California to Texas.
What?
Yes. Man, listen, I had a couple Samoan kids on my team. I thought they folks was going to come down there and strap up and get in the game. They were so hyped and ready to go.
Yeah.
They were so hyped and ready to go. And as much as like I say, I talk about Texas, Texas ain't no different than here. It's our mentality ain't the same.
Yeah. That's it. And like you said earlier, and their parents are invested for the right reasons for their kids.
Invested. And listen, we put it on them. I ain't hear nobody cussing and fussing and arguing. It wasn't none of that. We put it on them. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get a 60 ball. Shannon wouldn't let me get it.
Yeah. Oh, he came
I
over
wanted
there
a 60
real
yeah. I wanted a 60 ball. Then at the end of the game, I was trying to stop him from scoring, but Shannon wouldn't give me the timeout. He wouldn't let me get the team. He wouldn't let me have the timeout. You won't let it. The other thing is, it's not the camps. We don't got enough camps out here. Mm-hmm. We need some more skill camps. Not playing, not games to play. We need more skill camps. To work on the technique, because another thing I gotta say this, you don't always get the time you need with each individual player,
right? When
you coming up in this thing. So what I would say is you need more skill camps, more days where you just come out here and work on your skills, work on your technique, because we got the talent, right? Right. If okay, I'll put it to you like this. I play the drums and I'm pretty decent. The only way to get that, you know how much time I sat there and going over stuff and playing by myself. Nobody else. I have over 10,000 hours in my room by myself.
And nobody told you to go do it? So
because I wanted to be good.
Yeah.
Drummers get girls. Okay?
Yeah.
So I want to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be good. You understand that? And I knew what it took to be that way. And I was the top of the food, and I was the top of the food chain because of it. It's the same thing. You got to put that work in, man. You got to put that work in.
A lot of kids not willing to put that work in, man.
And I don't say they ain't willing. The mentality ain't. See, it's different when your whole neighborhood get ready to go get some work in.
Right.
It ain't just you by yourself. You going down there and there's 4 or 5 of your buddies gonna go with you.
Right.
Nobody don't like, man, working out alone ain't fun. I'm just gonna say that straight up.
Yeah.
It's the level and that it create competition. You understand what I'm saying? We got to get outside and throw the ball. I mean, just outside running around playing some. You know how we used to play tackle every day.
Hey, they need to go catch. Right now, they should be outside trying to catch lightning bugs.
Yeah, we don't have and it's that's the other thing too. Because if you let them sit in the house, if you don't mind them riding the bench, then let them sit in the house.
Yeah.
See, some people want their kid. Some people got this intention of their child being this or being that, and you don't have the work ethic to go with the position in life that you want them to have.
Right.
And that thing got nothing to just do with football. If you want to be rich, you gotta do some stuff different than what you're doing. Going to 9 to 5 every day ain't gonna make you rich.
No. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
You understand what I'm saying?
Athletes don't like being uncomfortable.
So in at a lot of age, when they 10, 11, 12, I don't want you to make them do it, but you need to go holler at them. Hey, what's up? You still trying to? All right, then let's get it together then. And then for all you parents that spending your money, you need to get a return on your investment.
Yes. No.
Y'all spend $200, $300, $400, $500, and then don't make them do nothing in between you spending the $200, $300, $400, $500.
That's the miseducation part.
Like when we take everybody, it's a national holiday in West Virginia when Tennessee time come around. Okay, when Battle of the Rocky Top time come around, it's a national holiday. Almost everything that I always thought, man, when Tennessee time come around, they should let them kids off school. Cause almost the whole panhandle, I know for sure going down there.
Yeah.
Most of the time. It's four or five panhandle teams down there. You know what I'm saying? Because all the parents meet at the bar. That's how I know.
Every year. Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But what are we doing in between and in between time between going to Tennessee and the regular season? Because I always tell people, if the only time you work on football is when practice or in the game, you are behind.
That's where we at in the region, D. That's where we exactly at.
You are behind. And it's just if you want your you ask the kids all the time, well, what you want to do? You want to play in high school? Yes. You want to play in college? Yes. Which college you want to go to? Alabama? You know what kind of work ethic you need to make it to Alabama?
Hey, Alabama dreams with D5 work ethic.
Yeah. You don't got D1 work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think you need a D1 skills. Now there is some caveats to that. I ain't gonna say it's all the same because it's not. Because if you are 5'11" and 120 pounds and you play left guard, you probably not going to Alabama.
Oh no.
Right. No. But if you're 6'4", 305, you understand me? You should be squatting houses by 12th grade.
Oh yeah, no question. What up, big brother C? No question, D.
You understand me? I heard of a whole lot of the high school locker rooms where the kids supposed to be in their weight training, they're in there playing grab ass and bullshitting around,
right?
Not getting it in,
not putting that.
You understand me?
Man.
Yeah, but then here's the thing: who's coaching the team? Why is that being allowed?
Right. Oh yeah.
Why are y'all in my weight room playing around?
Accountability, man.
And then I heard a coach tell somebody, "Oh yeah, we're going to play Martinsburg this week. Don't lose by 60." Huh?
What?
What kind of motivation is that?
Wow.
And I ain't gonna say the player's name that told it to me, no, because he's not here to defend himself. But that's what I heard.
That's crazy.
And what is the motivation for it?
What are you teaching them?
Yeah, what is the motivation? You know what I'm saying? So I don't care, and I don't care if we do go lose by 60. All week long, I'm gonna have you under the mentality we're gonna win.
I'm gonna have your mental aspect.
Yes,
we winning by 60.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and change the world. Let's go make history. That's how I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
That's how you should talk. But they don't. That's not what's happening. And
do your best.
I'm telling you, high school football coach got the job security of a Supreme Court justice.
Why you say that, coach?
Because you can lose over and over and over and over and over again. You cannot develop over and over and over and over again and keep your job.
Mm, That's the ugly truth.
And
That's
keep your
job
job.
security.
And
That's
the
job
first
security.
thing they're gonna do is blame the kids. Or we don't have the talent. Every year you don't got no talent. Every year. So you mean you telling me you don't never got no talent? You
Whose
ain't
fault is
you
that?
ain't been to the playoffs in 10 years. So
And
no,
nobody's been developed. Whose fault is that?
it's craziness, man. It's craziness. It's craziness.
They don't have a weight
Sometimes,
room
man,
program. No after
yeah.
season program.
You know why? And I'm gonna tell you something about that I noticed about Martinsburg. And people talk a lot of trash about them, and they got their faults too. They're not perfect like no other high school football squad is perfect, but they got a hell of a training program over there. A
They
hell of a
working
training
now.
program.
I guarantee you, they working now.
They got a hell of a training program. It's like when I remember when the season stopped, and they play postseason ball every year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but their off season ain't as long as everybody else's. But
Right.
I think they give them 30 days off, 60 days, and then it's right back to it.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get
Man,
it.
winning happens after you develop.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't miss that part, coach. You can't miss that development part.
And listen, and sometimes you got to, and then you got to have a plan. You got to look at your team. Just because we ran this last year, that don't mean we can run it this year. What do you have? What's your body types?
Yep. Yep. You got different pieces to the puzzle from year to year,
You
possibly.
understand me? Last year you was a spread team. This year you might want to go back to the wing team because you got about 12, 13, 14, 15 big bodies in here you can use.
Yep.
You got a strong tailback. Okay, you got a strong tailback. You got a good fullback. All right, you got a nice size line, but you don't have a whole lot of wide receiver type bodies. Okay, then wing T, a double wing or something like that. That's the offense for you. If you got a whole bunch of light in the butt players on your team, you need to be 5 wide.
Get them out in space. Get them out in space. You got to know your
And
personnel.
yes, you need to be 4 or 5 wide all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's
But at that same
the
time,
mentality, man. Again,
you gotta train your quarterback. Who's training the
that's the
quarterback?
other thing.
Who's training the
That's
quarterback?
the other thing. There we go. There go another problem around here. Where's are we taking advantage of the programs? They got Cornerback University. Trent Dilfer is in charge of that, if I'm not mistaken. They got quarterback. Yeah, it's called Quarterback University. You got it's a black guy doing sniper school. You understand me?
I recommend Barry Thompson, Fairfax Football Academy. He's the
okay.
quarterback
See, and
whisperer.
and here's the deal. These are the dudes that we need to be pushing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They're the guys we need to push it. Those are the guys that these kids need to be going to see. Because, for example, you go to sniper school or you go to QB University, you want to try to get invited to Peyton Manning camp.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You try to go to Eli
I was at
Payton.
the FBU camp in Richmond and Baltimore with Sniper QB coach. He a wild.
Yeah.
You know he won the national championship at Youngstown State with the coach that moved on to Ohio State.
His resume is legit.
Oh yeah.
His resume is you know Trent Dilfer. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff, when it comes to your city, that's the stuff you need to be getting involved in. And if there's somebody around your way, you need to go find out who is the best guy out here to train quarterbacks. Who's the best running back trainer? Who's the best? Whatever your kid play, you need to go find the best person at helping them and put them in there. Listen, just because a dude good at cross training, don't mean he can train your kid specifically for his position.
Yep.
So it's a
madness, coach.
Yeah. At all times.
Hey, coach, we getting ready to tap out of here. Hey,
yep.
you got anything you want to share? Well, you said you gonna be doing tournaments and all that good stuff. What you got?
Yeah, but overtime at work. You hear me? They're going on right now. Overtime at work. I'm slated to go back to Dallas this year with all hopes, and I can't wait if I do. But what I will say is the GIC, which y'all got GIC coming up next year. That y'all need to go to that if you haven't been to it. It's a great experience. If you haven't did it, I didn't get a chance to do it last year, but I still would go to that. You got the Dream Network, man. Man, they're doing an excellent program over there. Y'all need to go check them out. And most of all, man, if you whatever is best for your child, do what's best for them if you can. I know everybody don't have the resources. Everybody don't always have the financial resources, the transportation resources, but whatever is the best you can do, make sure it's the best you can do for your child. And as far as this athletics is going, because 90% of the kids that go on to play high school football, 90% of them won't go to college. Won't play football in college. That being said, we don't know who the 10% is. We don't know.
Right.
That's why you coach all of them.
Right.
That's why you coach all of them.
What did you say, Coach D?
I said 90. Yeah, that's why you coach all of them. That's why you coach all of them. So, because you don't know and that's the whole point. You don't know who's gonna be, what's in their future. But you got to give them the best opportunity that you can give them. Because it used to be that you played football when it was time for football. Now sports don't end, and I don't care what sport it is. Basketball go on all year, football go on all year, baseball.
Yep.
But these kids only gonna get these opportunities to do this while they're kids.
Yep.
So go ahead and let them do it now and play and get outside as much as they can, because as all of us adults know, life is coming.
Life is coming, and it won't stop.
But sports is a good way to get your children to understand how to work with others, how to do conflict resolution, how to understand what it is to go through some adversity. So it don't teach them everything, but it do help. And don't let just anybody coach your kids. Please stop doing that, man. If you don't know nothing about football, go learn a little bit of something so you know the difference between good and bad coaching.
That's the ugly truth.
And I appreciate y'all for tuning in and coming to chill with me and listening to my 2 cents. You may agree, you may disagree. That's totally on you. And your opinion is just as important as mine is. And Dwayne, I want to thank you for letting me come on. I've been trying to get over here with y'all.
We appreciate you, dog. We're gonna have you back soon.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. Hey, everybody, like and subscribe on our Facebook and YouTube page. We appreciate everybody tapping in. We're gonna sign out. We'll be back soon. Peace and love. Don't push and shove.
Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.